Hello everybody. It is your tour guide, Eugene Ehrlich, here with another abandoned mine slash city. Today we'll be exploring Argenta mine. Now, as you can see, I'm outside and it's very hot. If you're ever hiking like this, you should always have a very detailed map with you. Plenty of water. Me, I have a gallon of water right here. And make sure you have flashlights just in case. Food, shoes, wear shoes. Pants are good. And a hat. You need a hat. Limit your sun exposure. Now this place, Argenta Mine, it has been quite eroded and weathered due to the heavy storms in this area. So not much is going to be left here. However, I'm going to share with you what I can. Now right here we have what seems to be siding from a building. Most of the structures here have either collapsed or just completely been destroyed. We have here some kind of fabric. Seems to be some sort of a rubber. Possibly from a hose of some sort, or a tube. Now we have here some barrels. What people like to do in the early 1900s is come to the national park, shoot off their guns. Don't do that anymore. We want to preserve all this. Hey look, a rabbit. There's a lot of wildlife out here. Believe it or not, some animals don't require as much water as humans require. Look at this, what we have found here. Seems to be remains of an old structure of some sort. You can see the foundation. And over there, what looks like to be, my absolute favorite thing to do. An abandoned mine. Now, what's very important when you come across things like this that are unsecured, you have to remember the National Park Service probably does not expect people to walk out this far to go into these structures. So you have to, by every single means, make sure that this is safe to go into. Now, this wooden structure right here, it doesn't look too safe. However, the cave beyond it, that looks pretty structurally sound. Structurally sound. So, one thing you must remember, if you're doing any sort of climbing or maneuvering, make sure you have oh look, a rabbit! Come here! That rabbit scared me. Let's go in here. As I was saying, make sure you have 3 points of contact on every surface. Me, myself, I sometimes have 5. Oh, that looks pretty sturdy. Wow. Looks like we have a old sign here. I was never really good at puzzles. Alright, you guys can figure that out. So, very important to do here. Always have a flashlight with you. Now, one of my favorite parts about these abandoned mines, you get to get out of the sun. And that is extremely important if you're going on very long hikes, which this was. So, rest is crucial, or you're gonna die. And my favorite flashlight here with me, spare batteries, and one of these wonderful inventions, a headlamp. And you can use this as a spare or as your main flashlight. I prefer a more powerful one. Alright, so in these types of caves, rabbits love living here. Mice love living here, so be aware if you're going to leave your clothing or anything at the entrance. Alright guys, let's check this out. Now, people say that going through mines, not very safe. There's plenty of reasons why I agree with that. If you go into a certain distance underground, there could be a lack of oxygen, so you must be very aware of that. This cave, this mine, however, we're pretty close to the surface and out there. Everything looks structurally sound, so we don't really have to worry too much about major cave-ins. If something does fall, it'll likely be a small piece of the wall. I'm not an expert at all. So this is by far the deepest mine that I have explored so far. It is very possible that the National Park Service does not realize that this is still open. What they like to do with mines like this is shut them down. What is that? Wow. That, probably some type of oil. That's a little mouse. Hello there. Now, areas like this definitely concern me because if this caves in, I'm trapped and there's absolutely no way out. However, it doesn't seem like this is any major support for the structure. So we should be okay. Now, I know many of you are wondering, is this scary? Yes, this is absolutely terrifying. I am very scared right now. I've never walked this deep into anything, yet alone alone. See, now this, I don't even know why that's there. Does that even need to be there? I don't know. Okay. Very, very deep mine here. Now the air is beginning to smell a little bit stale, so that is definitely something that you should watch for. You cannot smell carbon monoxide, so if you are breathing carbon monoxide, by the time you realize it, it is likely too late. The only cure for carbon monoxide poisoning is immediate high-flow oxygen therapy. Now here, looks like we have some remainder of some mining equipment from some machinery. Oh, hold on. Do I have a light here? Yes. This is from Los Angeles Brewing Company, huh? Wow, very interesting. This is all from the early 1900s, early to mid 1900s here. I don't know what any of these tools are. All looks like this was part of some sort of machine that helps mine the area here. Oh, we're getting pretty deep into here. So there's our entrance. That's how far we've walked so far. Cane sugar. Not sure what you need cane sugar this deep in a mine for. Maybe somebody was baking a cake. But this is absolutely incredible. So here we have what was our pipeline has been disconnected. Now, if we were to connect this and turn it on, we could probably resume our mining operations here. Wow. Incredible. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Going very deep in here. We see a lot of these. I wonder if these were used to hang up tools or anything like that. All right, we have what looks to be a mining cart down there. Look at our first mining cart, East Tunnel. Wow. So what we came across here have a lot of old clothing. This beer. Bush beer. How old do you think this is? It's pretty old. Nobody drinks beer like that anymore. We have clothing here still. Wow, this is incredible. Very old clothing. Attempting to illuminate here. Let's try this. Looks like some trousers here, or a jacket. Men's hole. Wow. I wonder why all this clothing is here. Very, very curious. So, oh, look at that. Wild Bill was here in 1972. All right, well, I think we're going to go ahead and cut it off here. It was a pleasure exploring with you.